Hey my gorgeous Gemini. So it's a wacky world, but I'm wacky, so I can bring the balance for us. So I'm jumping straight in. I want to get us an animal card. Oh, that flew out straight away. Getting us an animal card this week. I don't know why, but I was sat here and I thought, animal instincts, I don't know. So we've got the crow, Gemini, a transition. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signalling that you are ready to make a change. You are definitely ready to make a change. So keep an eye out for those crows. I absolutely love crows. Like, seriously. I used to have one. A baby, I brought it up. I won't go into all that because if you've been following me, you'll know about Loki. But yeah, I do love crows. So I'm jumping straight in. I'm going to be using different cards this week. I want to choose the Lilith Designs. Bit of Lilith energy coming in there. So let's have a look. Main energy for my Gems. We've got reflection, projection. Who's reflecting? Who's reflecting? Who's projecting their energy onto you? Do you know what I mean? But also, you can take it from the stance of, am I projecting? You know, so it could be a week of self-analysing. You know, so whether it's you or whether it's another person, it's about reflection and projection. But I feel like we're moving away from that, and that's what the crow brings in. You know, the transition from from projection to reflection. So I like that energy. So what's crossing that energy? The renewal, the spark. The challenge is to find where your spark is, Gemini. You know, maybe in the past people have, you know, stamped on your mirror, kind of brought shadows into your light, dimmed your light, that type of energy. There's always a reason. People just don't take accountability, and I feel like 2025 is the year of accountability. It's about taking accountability, yourself and other people. Do you know, I took a few months off here because I had to do that work. I had to go into that self-reflection. So what's going to bring about that spark for yourself? It's time to get up and change your own reality, Gemini. So why is this coming around now? We've got reunion. We've got soul ties. That could be a person from the past. It could be a partner, a past partner. It could be a family member, a friendship. It could be, you know, somebody who's gone away and done their work. But at the same time, it could be both of you who are actually doing their work and, you know, coming back together in a sense. So I do feel like there's definitely like a taking accountability energy. Everybody has the opportunity to grow. You know, I don't believe that everybody is soulless. You know, I do believe that there is some soulless humans out there. But I feel like everybody can change, and if they've been doing like physical or, you know, you'll know yourself, if it's absolute abuse, stay the hell away from it. So recent past, we have got separation or longing. So this could be that person, this could be you, this could be the situation. You could have been longing for a situation to have been different. Whether it be a family dynamic, a career dynamic, a love dynamic, you were feeling that separation. Some of my Geminis have kept themselves to themselves. I almost wanted to say that you've been ghosting the world, but I feel like you've been doing that for a reason, because it's almost like the universe was getting you ready for this transition. You know, you've been getting ready for this transition. At present, what's limiting you? So we've got the separation and longing, and we've got the limitations and fear. Geminis, this is not a time to keep yourself cooped up in the house, locked behind closed doors. We have to get out of that ghosting energy. You know, what has hurt you in the past, you've got to take your power back. And I do feel like it is a week of that. The reunion card, I do feel for a lot of my Geminis, it's a reunion with yourself, coming back to your true self. You know, uniting the masculine, the feminine within ourselves, coming about whole. Because we've got disharmony, triggers and conflict. If somebody is coming back from the past to try and trigger you know, to project their crap onto you, basically, this is a time now with this crow energy and this renewal energy and this spark energy. No, you're not going to dim my light. You are not putting that, you know, those boundaries around me that I have not put in. You are not overstepping that boundary. It's like the line has been drawn in the sand, Gemini, for yourself. I feel like you are fed up of it. So someone could be trying to come back and you're like, to hell with them, not a chance. Not a chance am I going back into that energy, because I know that you are going to do nothing but bring that disharmony, discord. You're going to try and trigger me back into all ways. You know, you're going to bring about conflict. So your power, Gemini, is to stay present in this moment. Stay present and with an attitude of gratitude. That is where you are going to bring in your abundance. It's like, be grateful for the lesson, be grateful that you're not in it anymore. The outside influence for my Geminis is the North Node. I absolutely love it. So on your astral chart, you have the South Node and the North Node. The South Node is our past. It's the comfort zones. It's the people that we hung on to because we thought we had to, you know, that safety type energy, but it was limiting us. North Node is like spiritual war paints on now. I'm going forward. No one's ever doing that to me again. Everything in the past can now dissolve because I am creating my future. I love it. It's definitely a week of this, like, kind of digging your heels in. Spirit's hope for you, we've got third eye, that you get some kind of clarity. You receive some kind of clarity this week. It's almost like you see the bigger picture, and that's what brings about the renewal, the spark. Because for some sad reason, when you do get your spark back, I've been there, been going through it. When you get your spark back, after a long period of feeling dissolved and diluted and crap and, you know, you do get these energy vampires that, like moths to a flame, they're attracted to your light. I feel like this is like, nah, I can see what you're doing. Back off, pal. Yeah, external parties. This is a week where you are going to be looking. I hate that card. I shouldn't say that, but I really do. Look at the faces. It gives that energy of, you can't sit with me, and then I'm like, I don't want to sit with you. I do feel like that's the energy. So in the past, maybe you've tried to blend in, maybe you've tried to be accepted in situations that you didn't really want to be, people pleasing, you know, that type of energy. You're coming out of that. You are looking at the external. Yeah, you're healing the inner child. So this could be going back to childhood, teenage years, that type of energy. You are seeing people for what they actually are. You are not allowing limitations to be put on yourself anymore, Gemini. It is a time of transition. Have you got the will and the way to light that spark and say to them, no, to hell with this, I ain't doing it. So I shall see you next week. Mwah. Bye.